What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Afan, and today we will be watching Book 2, Chapter 3 of Avatar, The Last Airbender. This one's named Return to Omashu. Omashu. Last episode, a bit of a recap. It was a pretty good one. We learned about Oma and Shu, the origins of the city known as Omashu, right? The two lovers who secretly met in the tunnels or the caves, who learned earthbending from the moles, who are the first earthbenders, and then they established the city that is now known as Omashu, because Oma and Shu, right? That was a pretty cool story. We found out that there might be something between Aang and Katara. A couple of you tried to tell me that the thing between Aang and Katara is more of a crush, you know, like a teenage crush sort of thing rather than love. And while that is more understandable, and if it was that, I would be like, all right, cool. But the reason why I thought it was love was because what was the key to finding the right path or whatever, right? In the caves, it was love. And then these two kiss and they find the path, which means this is love, not just a crush. Well, that's what I thought, at least. So I don't know. That's why I was a bit confused. Like, what? Really? Can a 12-year-old, is a 12-year-old even really capable of love? Anyways, not important. Doesn't matter. We'll move past that. Those nomads were quite special, weren't they? They definitely were. Yeah, in that episode we learned, we got a history lesson, which is always good. And Zuko and Iroh got to spend some time with some Earth Kingdom people, Earth people, and they're in disguise now. They're in hiding. Something that someone, I don't remember your name, but it was a pretty good observation, which was the fact that Iroh knew, or rather, he knew, but he didn't really knew what each of those plants were, or rather were not. And also what the cure for each of the thing that they got for was, or rather was not. Do you know what I mean? So that shows that he has been to those regions before. And we've heard of a little bit about him and how his defeat at Ba Sing Se, and so we know that he has spent time in the Earth Kingdom. That was a pretty good observation. Whoever you are, I forget your name, but thank you for letting me know about that. That's pretty cool. And then Zuko, at the end, there's a really sort of sweet, heartfelt moment with the family that sort of gives them shelter, Zuko and Iroh, and they feed him and everything, and they sort of steal their horse, two-legged horse thing. You know, and Iroh is quite disappointed in Zuko, but I think slowly but surely Zuko will turn over to the ways of the Iroh. And the girl who is sort of trying to connect with Zuko is looking at Zuko as he's stealing their horse thingy, right? It's quite upsetting to think about, you know, how much Zuko has been hurt by the Fire Lord, to the point where someone who was so kind to him, he sort of just backstabbed him the moment he got a chance. You know what I mean? Just to please that bitch lord who has, I don't know. It was pretty. Yeah, it was a pretty intense moment. But yeah, that's pretty much that. The very ending of that episode was quite intriguing. I'm not entirely sure what was really going on, but we're going to learn that here. So they are then on their way to Omashu once they're out of the cave, and when they reach the place that they think is Omashu, well, they come across some Fire Nation tent or something. I don't know what it is, but it's a Fire Nation place. And I'm like, wait, did they go to the wrong place? Did they take the wrong path? What? Did the Fire Nation take over Omashu? What exactly is going on here? So we're going to learn about that more, obviously, in this episode. And so yeah, without any further ado, I don't want to make this intro as long as the last one. So let's just jump straight into episode number 3, or chapter 3 of book 2, Return to Omashu. Without any further ado, yeah. All right. Yeah, here it is.
Can't believe it.
Why can't you believe? I don't believe it.
Untouchable.
Ah.
Now it was. Now Ba Sing Se is the only great Earth Kingdom stronghold left.
So that is Omashu. It's been taken over by the Earth Nation.
We don't even know if Bumi's still
What?
around.
Alive is what he meant to say.
There are other people who can teach you earthbending.
This isn't about finding a teacher.
It's about finding a friend. There it is. Bumi was childhood friend, right?
A secret passage? Why didn't we just use this last time?
Does that answer your question?
And also last time there was no Fire Nation around, so didn't really need to use that. Well, they were in disguise, you know, but still they didn't have that big of a threat to their life
That wasn't as bad as I thought.
as they do now. Well, speak for yourself, Katara. There you go, brilliant. And you've got the dryer service as well.
Won't let go! Help! Stop making so much noise. It's just a purple pentapus.
The hell is a pentapus?
Hey,
Fire Nation, cover your arrows.
what's the matter with him?
Uh-oh.
He has pentapox, sir. It's highly contagious.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's so...
Yeah, come on.
And deadly.
Hey, I think I've heard of Pentapox. Didn't your cousin Chang die of it?
How do they know it's not contagious? Or are those just marks?
Traveling with a royal procession may no longer be an option if you hope to keep the element of surprise.
A small elite team. It's time to visit some old friends.
The pirates? Whom are these old friends you speak of? Old amigos. Or amigas, I don't know.
Out of here.
Where would they be keeping him?
Somewhere he can't earthbend.
Like,
They're made of metal.
yeah, I was gonna say metal, yeah. Because that's what they did in the ship, right? That prison ship. Do you know what I mean? That episode, I'm sure you know it. Imprisoned episode.
Governor, we're like royalty here. Be happy and enjoy it.
Who are they?
Unbearably bleak. Nothing ever happens.
Well, something's about to happen. No, you don't.
The resistance!
Oh, wow, this idiot. Oh, is she a firebender? She's not bending. Uh-oh. That was earthbending, right? Who did that? The earthbenders? Yeah. They ruined their plans, though, so they might not be too happy with them. Why upside down?
Ty Lee, could that possibly be you? Azula!
Old friends, cool.
It is so good to see you. Yeah, he was so fun.
Man, she's flexible.
If you would join me on my mission.
I'm really happy here. I mean, my aura has never been pinker.
Oh, man. Oh, cool.
Of course, before I leave, I'm going to catch your show.
Yeah, sure.
Is she, like, shy to perform in front of her friends or something?
Fight for our lives and for our freedom.
For freedom.
King Bumi surrendered.
I guess she didn't want any casualties.
And said,
Nothing.
I'm going to do nothing.
Is he just crazy, or do I get a feeling there was a reason behind him saying nothing?
To freedom. You could leave Omashu. You're outnumbered. You can't win.
yeah, I'm with the kid.
Also, you could join with, what was it, Ba Sing Se? And, you know, help them defend?
There's thousands of citizens that need to leave.
Yeah.
Suckers! You're all about to come down with a nasty case of pentapox.
Pentapox, yeah. Suckers. How quickly or how long does it stay, though?
Look sick, but you gotta act sick too. You gotta sell it.
I have a feeling he's not acting.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Years of practice.
Yep, years of practice. Cool.
Into sick formation.
And what are you doing? Aren't you coming with us?
He wants his friend.
Not leaving until I find him.
Yeah.
Plague!
Plague. It's a pretty good plan.
You were sick with pentapox. It must have spread. Pentapox? I'm pretty sure I've heard of that.
Oh, I love how afraid people are of,
We have to rid the city of this
like,
disease.
how do I say this in words?
Fire flakes, Dad?
I know what I want to say, but I'm not sure how to say it. Like, people are so afraid of being seen as, like, not knowing something. Like, pentapox is clearly not real. So obviously you don't know about it. And you don't want to say, oh, I don't know about it, instead of, you know, it's not real. So you just like, oh, I'm sure I've heard about it. And you're just creating a whole new problem. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I did a good job of explaining my thoughts, but, you know, anyways.
Help me find Bumi. Yep. Oh, I guess that doesn't work with you.
All right, cool. Momo. He's hungry, right? It's a baby. Is this the Fire Nation, Fire Lord? Not the Fire Lord, but like the Fire General House or something. Uh-oh. Is the kid gonna fall? Is the kid gonna... Uh-oh. That's that kid, right? That was with the general or something earlier. I don't know who they were, but you know, that woman, that girl, and that man. He's gonna leave the city. Oh.
Lord's daughter at a humble circus.
Oh, she's gonna mess with, what was it? Something Lee or something?
Then wouldn't it make it more interesting if you remove the net? Set the net on fire.
Uh-oh.
Dangerous animals do you have? Release them all!
That's why she was tense. Okay, cool. Azula, the crazy bitch. Well, she's a Fire Lord's daughter after all, so.
Looked everywhere. No Bumi.
No Bumi.
Did someone get left behind?
No. Someone joined, yeah. Yep, the baby. And it's their baby. Yep, it's their baby.
So, the Resistance has kidnapped my son.
He's gonna bring him out. He's gonna use Bumi.
I can't wait to see how you'll top yourself tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Azula, but unfortunately there won't be a show tomorrow. The universe is giving me strong hints that it's time for a career change.
The universe, yeah, sure. Is that Azula's nickname? The universe?
No! Bad Fire Nation baby. Oh, all right.
Oh, you're so cute.
Sure, he's cute now.
Yeah.
He'll join the Fire Nation army. You won't think he's so cute then.
Does that look like the face of a killer to you?
Not now, not currently.
It's from the Fire Nation governor, so he wants to make a trade.
Bumi for his son?
Son?
For Bumi?
For King Bumi.
I smell a trap.
I realize we're probably walking right into a trap.
Yeah.
The governor wants his son back as much as we want Bumi.
I'm sure he does, but... Azula's here.
Tell me you're here to kill me?
It's great to see.
May.
Thought you ran off and joined the circus. You said it was your calling.
Well, Azula called a little louder.
With the Resistance to get Tom Tom back.
Tom Tom.
Yes, I'm so sorry to hear about
Does he know the way?
father has trusted you with this city, and you're making a mess of things. I am renaming it in honor of my father, the city of New Ozai.
New Ozai? How original. Okay, yeah, so they're up to something. I'm sure the governor would...
You brought my brother?
He's here.
All right, Bumi's here.
Being a 2-year-old for a king seemed like a fair trade.
The deal's off.
Blue fire.
The Avatar. My lucky day.
Ooh, I don't think so.
It's way ahead of you.
By the way, someone told me there's a certain audio. Audio or sound that plays when Azula appears. I'm not entirely sure which audio it is, but I have some idea. Because I've heard it a couple of times now that she appears. But obviously I haven't seen her so many times, and I also wasn't paying attention to it before.
Now hold on just a bit.
It's like old times, isn't it, Bumi?
Behind you? Oh, lovely. Ah, she's still there, yep. So May has no bending power? What about Lee? What's her name? Lee? Kylie? Huh? Saka. Yeah. To the rescue. What did Lee, Ty Lee, his name is, right? What did Ty Lee do to her?
Hang on, Bumi!
I think it's Ty Lee. I remember Lee. I also remember Ty. I think it's Ty Lee, yeah. I hope Bumi's okay. He's getting thrown around like a toy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, he's bending. Ah, cool. Bumi. Even from inside a box. And they've escaped. There it is. You guys hear that? That sound.
Well, they didn't cover my face.
Positive jing when you're attacking and negative jing when you're retreating.
And neutral jig when you do nothing.
Jings?
Well, technically there are 85.
Nice.
It involves listening and waiting for the right moment to strike. Teacher will be someone who has mastered neutral jig.
Okay. I thought there were some more than just, you know, what they were trying to show us.
Tracking down your brother and uncle, huh? It'll be interesting seeing Zuko again, won't it, May?
We have a third target now.
Avatar. Well, isn't that the main target? And they won't know it's the Avatar who brought him. Okay. Cool. Alright, another episode doomed. It's a pretty good episode. He got introduced to a few new characters. May, Ty Lee, the general or whatever he's supposed to be, the royalty people. You know, May's parents. Bumi, but Bumi's a returned character. I skipped the intro, by the way, so I'm assuming, and I mean the intro, the recap at the intro. I'm assuming they would have shown me Bumi in that recap if I had chosen to see it. So I guess it's good that I don't see it. The city of Omashu has been taken over by the Fire Nation, and just as I thought, Bumi is waiting for the right moment to strike. I thought it might be one of those things where he didn't want a war, he didn't want any casualties, so he was waiting. I guess the right moment in that case would be if the citizens all leave the town, which they have already. So he's still not striking, so I suppose he's waiting for something bigger than that. What would that be? I'm not entirely sure. I suppose we will find out very soon. But Aang returning the baby to the family without them knowing, it's pretty good. But I have a feeling he should have given them some hint that I, the Avatar, did it. Maybe not to show off, but to tell them that, look, I'm not your enemy. I don't know how much good that would do, though. That's the thing. It will reveal him, the Avatar, to them, and that's a huge risk, so maybe that's why it's a good idea not to do it. We did not get to see Zuko or Arrow at all. Oh, by the way, speaking of Zuko and Arrow, Ty Lee, I think, made a comment to May about seeing Zuko again. It'd be fun or something. I wondered why that is. I have some idea, but I don't want to talk about it just yet. We'll talk about that in the next episode if they meet in the next episode, if they explore that comment a bit further in the next episode. But yeah, we'll see how that one goes. So far, so good. Pretty decent episode, like I said, a lot of new characters. I'm excited to see this one. So King Bumi is not going to be our earthbending master, so who would it be? I guess we'll find out very soon who his earthbending master would be. I mean, they're in the Earth Kingdom and they are looking for a master, so I suppose it won't take them too long to find a master. But yeah, that's that for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do drop a like, subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice